Alright, let's go ahead and jump into another RC airplane review, and today we're looking at the Tidewater seaplane made by Flyzone. Now you can pick this up either ready to fly or transmitter ready. And for me, I have the transmitter ready model, and all I needed to get this flight ready would be a radio, and I'll be using my Tactic TTX 650 radio to control the Tidewater while it's in the air. Now, next I'm going to go over the quick highlights of the airplane, talk about the assembly process, then we're out to the pond or lake, basically out on the water, to give it a try, okay? Now, the assembly process itself is quick and easy. It only takes a few minutes. All you need is one screwdriver and you're pretty much in business. And to assemble the airplane, you use one screw back here for the horizontal stabilizer. You have two screws for the motor pod to mount it to the main wing. And then finally you have another screw to mount the main wing onto the fuse of the airplane. And then the next thing you have to do is add your 9 by 4.5 slow flyer prop and spinner. And to finish it up, you add your floats to the main wing on the airplane. And that's pretty much it. And the float sets themselves actually just snap in place on the main wing. And that's pretty much it. You're in business, ready to go. Alright, now let's go ahead and talk about the electronics in the airplane itself. Of course, for your motor, this is a 28-30 1300 kV brushless outrunner motor, and you have a 30 amp brushless ESC installed in the airplane. You also have 4 servos installed in the airplane. You have one for each aileron, then you have one for your elevator and one for your rudder. Now let's take a closer look at that rudder. Look right here. You also have a working water rudder to control the airplane while it's in the water. Isn't that nice? Alright. Now, the battery that you're going to get with this, or the recommended battery, would be the Electrifly 3-cell 11.1 volt 2200 milliamp hour lithium polymer battery with a 30C discharge rate. And while we're talking about the battery, you should get around 8 minutes of flight time with this battery in the Tidewater. It could be a little more or it could be a little less, but I think that's going to be a good number to work with at first. Also with the battery, you get a 3-cell balancing charger system, and the really cool thing about this is you get the AC wall adapter, and you also get the adapter to charge at the field, which is pretty cool. Okay, well, that's really about it for the airplane. Let's go over the specs of it real quick, then we'll give it a try. Now, the wingspan on the airplane is 41.5 inches, or 1,055 millimeters. The length of the airplane is 36 inches, or 915 millimeters, and your flying weight's going to be somewhere around 30 to 32 ounces, or 850 to 905 grams. Well, that's about it for the in-house part of the review for the Flyzone Tidewater. Now, as always, let's get to the best part. Let's go try it out. Alright, the Tidewater is up in the air and looking pretty good. That was a really smooth takeoff too. How's it looking, Candy?
Looks good.
I'm at about 40% on the throttle. Let's do a roll at low rates. That didn't look too bad, did it? Alright. Let's come in for... Wow, this thing just wants to float. I would say let's come in for a low pass, but this thing just wants to float forever. Look at that. Isn't that sweet looking? Okay, let's click on the high rates and try a roll again. Ready? A little bit quicker. And let's do a loop. Nice. Now the flight time on the battery for this airplane should easily meet around 8 minutes, probably even closer to 10 depending on what you're doing. Look at that, just a nice slow flying airplane. Now I wouldn't really recommend this airplane for beginners. You'd have to have a little bit of experience flying an airplane before you tackle this one. Maybe a third or fourth airplane, but definitely for intermediates and advanced flyers, you will have a ball flying this airplane. Check it out. Nice. Isn't that just real cool? And a loop. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring it around and try a water landing. You know, it's got those floats on the wings, so it should be really easy to land this with no problems. Look at that.
What smooth.
Wasn't that sweet? Nice flying airplane. Okay. Let's kick it in high gear again. Check it out. You want to try it?
Not if you want to hold on to it for a while.
Okay. Check it out. Knife edge, kinda.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't do inverted yet. Should we try it?
Go for it.
Oh, I don't know. Not bad. Well, just having a great time with this airplane. All right, that was a little bit of a crosswind here. Let's go ahead and bring it in. Check it out. All right, I gotta go over here to pick it up.
I like it. Nice.
All right, that was the review and flight of the Flyzone Tidewater airplane. You can see it's just a joy to fly in the air and bounce it around on the water just a little bit. I think Candy's going to try it next, but we're just going to let her just kind of
Stay on the water.
stay on the water. Okay, for more information on this airplane, check out my video notes, and you can pick this plane up online from towerhobbies.com, okay? So be sure to check out my video notes and go check this plane out online at towerhobbies.com, okay? All right, that's it for the review and flight. As always, I'm glad you got to see me, and we'll see you later on the tube. And remember,
Keep on flying.
keep on flying. Okay, it's your turn.
I don't think he knows what he's getting into.